guys, do you like school? Do you like, being in school? Do you like being a nearly 11-year-old being bullied by the younger kids in your class because you're a witness? That's definitely not me. Okay, that's good. So, I wanted to talk about the school subjects. Since I'm in year 6 now, so I'm nearly near the end of my primary school, I just wanted to talk about, subjects, which is the ones I like, which is the ones I find incredibly boring, and which is the ones I don't like at all. Typically, there's like 2 that I don't like. Well, typically 2 that I think are so boring. Which I wanted to discuss this because I'm in year 6, like I already said. And some of the classes I actually kind of like. There's one I love immediately, which I'm going to start off with that one, which is, you must probably know if you've been to my class, it's 100% maths. I love maths. I have like a math thinking brain because I can do like very hard equations. I remember I did a very big number times 64, and I forgot what I did for the answer because I wrote it on my drawing pad and I deleted it immediately. I just don't forget. I like the amount of green checks I get out of all the classes I got. Well, out of all the subjects I meant in my Catholic school. By the way, I think a Catholic school makes you Christian. Anyway, out of all the checks I got in my school, maths definitely has the most because I am really good at maths. I barely get any questions wrong. I get questions wrong when I don't understand them. Like in division, when in year 5 in division, when we first started it, I didn't make sense to me. And then there was this homework part where there was wrong division, and that was even more confusing to me. I learned it though near the end of year 5 as well. So now we'll talk about the other popular subject in school, English. Now English is basically just writing. Simple writing. Like, seriously. Oh, that's what the face looks like. Yeah, I kind of like English, but sometimes it can be, very boring. But it's actually a really good subject. It teaches you to write better. It teaches you to write better a lot. Oh, mind me, I don't know. That's when, because we were doing The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe in year 6. I was doing great with it because, you know what? I was just writing my similes down. I was just writing similes down in my plan. And they were actually very good similes. So, yeah. Woohoo. Now we're going to talk about guided reading. Just like English, I like guided reading, but there's not that part where it's boring. Because I actually like learning guided reading. I like going by myself, of course. I typically, because I get my work done. At the start of year 5, I started answering the questions I don't know the worth of questions. Then I was doing expect to gadget, but instead of putting a 1 for expect to gadget, I'll put 11. Yeah, so I would do that. So it would kind of confuse the teachers, but still, just like maths, I get a lot of work in my guided reading. Well, even though I had 2 books in year 5, I have 3 maths books in year 5 due to the amount of freaking maths work I do, because I'm addicted to maths. I'm fine, I'm talking, but still. Okay, now what's another subject? Oh yeah, science. Year 6, well, typically my class is learning about science this term. And honestly, I'm not happy about it. Seriously, 50% science can be fun, which is the experiments that you do, and 50% of the time it can be extremely boring, which is all the freaking writing you have to freaking do in science. And it's the teacher talks in a scientific way, so I don't that's stupid. I don't understand what they flipping say, because it's scientific. I don't focus on science. I focus on mathy, because I love maths. Now, I feel like we should talk about the other boring subjects. Now, you are probably not going to agree with me, but I kind of think RE is boring. Don't get me wrong, listening to Jesus is okay, but it's kind of boring listening to these stories, so I do nothing. Also, when they talk about death, my heart just feels like I'm empty, because, I'm scared. Literally, I'm actually very scared for death. Very, very. I wish I didn't say that. Now, I feel like the next two subjects, I feel like history and geography are the same thing, typically. Like, history, you learn about past, and then geography, you learn about past. I don't know. But out of the two, I like history. I don't like geography, though. I don't know why, though. Why I don't like geography. Geography is basically just history, but I think worse, probably. I don't know. I'm a psycho. Just joking, I'm not a psycho, okay? Now, let's talk about the other subject I love, other than maths, which is art. I suck at drawing. That's why I like art. I try to, try to practice my drawing. That's why I have 2 drawing books, and those books are basically just for drawing. I try to practice my drawing. I get really good at drawing hoodies now. Like, seriously, I'm really good at drawing hoodies. I don't think it's over here. Yeah, but still, yeah. Yeah, the reason I started drawing good hoodies, let me get this out. Typically, is this. I was drawing F&F characters. And then I went to Tour City. I had to Tour City, and I thought it was a very good hoodie. Sorry, Bob and Glitcher Hex, I can't say that. Okay, so I really like art due to the drawing. I like drawing that much. Now, DT, it's a likable subject. What you have to do in DT, you do building. It's building. But instead of you being Bob the Builder and building stuff at a house or actual structure, you build a experiment. It's not like science though. Like science where you actually get objects and put them together to make a scientific thing. In DT, you make an object with wooden pots. Remember we made clay pot? Yes, clay pots. Clay pots in year 5. And we also made a wooden toy in year 5. Mine sucks, and it was trying to be my little brother Maxwell, since at that time he was literally just born. Yeah. Now, what is another subject I haven't talked about? I might learn more subjects, like the cooking subject, but I'm in year 6, not in secondary school yet. Oh yeah, PE. PE I like. Literally, I really like PE as well. When I'm by myself, I'm okay with stuff, but I don't like it when I'm with other people. Because I could be with people that suck, I could be with people that are very good, but I suck, which typically I am kind of bad at PE. I remember in this PE lesson we were doing with the coaches, we were doing this boys versus girls stuck in the mud. And I put my hand up to be one of the tigers, and she chose me, and all the boys were doomed because I'm the slowest boy in the class. Literally, I'm the slowest boy in the class. Okay. Now, before I cut the video, I want to explain. I'm excited. I want to explain that I'm excited to secondary school because there's a cooking class in there, and I want to be a cook, basically. Yeah. Sorry, I just heard the noise. Oh yeah, I'm blind on something right now. Hey, Teddy Underpants. Yeah, I just did a show where he wants to get coffee, but Spaghetti Monster won't let him. Why? I have no... Yeah, this is probably going to let off in the cliffhanger. No, it's not. It's 9 minutes. Goodbye.